now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Reality Break.
Come on, what? Get hyped. Let's go.
Oh, every time. Welcome to Reality Break, where we take the break from the real world to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons. Yes. So, if you are seeing this message, it is from the past. We are not live tonight because my computer pooped the bed. And so we are recording this, and it's going on YouTube, which you are hopefully watching from now. Hi, YouTube.
If you weren't watching on YouTube, I wondered where you found us.
Yeah. Comment down below how you found this video.
I actually found it in 15 years when Reality Break gets canceled.
Yes, this is our time capsule. But usually we are live on Twitch every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I almost said Eastern Central Time. But tonight we are here and we are recording. So bear with us because this is actually a first. So who knows? Maybe if it goes well, we'll just become Critical Role. Anyway.
Aren't we already?
Streams. No, God, no.
Aren't we already? Let's be honest.
No. So as a little recap, so that you all have the information as well, from the last session that we did, which was actually 2 weeks ago at this point, because life is busy and the year is young, which is terrifying. But we actually had about a 15-minute span of time after we stopped the previous stream where we continued playing a little bit because it was not quite a good stopping point and it wasn't the stopping point I wanted. And as the DM...
Once again, your computer puked out.
And no, not last week.
OBS puked out.
Not
2 weeks ago, yeah.
No, it didn't. That was like 3 weeks ago.
Stream dropped and... Mom's... the internet was...
That's right.
That's
Mom
what it
dropped
was.
completely. And,
that's what it was.
It was the whole thing.
I thought my computer was fine. Or was it?
Yeah, yours
Who
was.
knows at this point?
I remember
I don't
a
even
computer
know.
failure. That's okay.
I didn't write it in my notes, so it doesn't exist.
Right. Note taker. What happened?
This one computer failure of Reality Break.
Exactly.
In my notes, as note taker, all I wrote is stream dropped.
I guess that places the blame on me, doesn't it?
I do remember, I remember Mom's computer,
Yeah, and
Mom
now
disappeared.
That's valid. All right. Well, any hoozles. So where we stopped last was they were in the kitchens, doing kitchen-y things, eating a lovely meal provided by some creepy figures. Insert my dog. I can't remember what they're called. My brain
Homunculi.
Homunculi.
Yep.
As soon as you said that, I found the word. I was trying not to say homunculus because I knew that wasn't the word. I was like, but I know it's there. So homunculi.
Homunculus is singular. Homunculi is plural.
Yeah.
Right.
It's homunculus.
Monocules. Anyway, they were prepared a meal by some lovely and overzealous homunculi, and were getting ready to just discuss what they wanted to do next when their wonderful friend, Matrius, I almost said Matrius, ventured out the door because he thought that it would be better suited for him to keep the door open from the other side, which he did in fact figure out how to do. He can't keep it open from inside the mansion, but he can keep it open from outside the mansion. So as long as he is there and able to keep that open, then it is fine. However, once he left, the group heard a scream and the doors slammed. So now they are in Festandia's mansion alone, trying to figure out exactly where to go next. So that is where we left off in our Candlekeep Mysteries, and we will pick up from there.
I am blocking the door.
Oh, you're blocking the door?
Oh.
I was
Why don't we just
blocking
get
the door.
No, it's fine. We'll just get started.
All right.
I have blocked the door. I don't want anyone out there. I'm blocking the door, and I will go peek around it to
Well,
see down the
everybody
hall.
everybody
Because
should
he was
be
waiting.
in like the
No, we were all
hallway
in the
kitchen
kitchen.
area.
Right. But I was by the door because I was not comfortable with him being by himself out in the hall waiting for the door to open. Because we didn't know how much time had passed. We didn't know this. But you guys wouldn't let me stay with him or
We
us
did
stay
not.
with him. You said, no, 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 he'll be fine. You
Yep.
let him run down the hallway and everything. So I'm standing by the door because I know something's going to happen. And then
Okay.
we heard the scream, and I'm not letting anybody out that door until I go check it out. So I take and I'm telling you
Alright.
guys to stop. I'm gonna go look.
Okay.
But Wallace, if there's something out there and it gets you, and then we have to go rescue you, we should all go together, and then at least take
I'm not
someone
going.
else, one more
I'm
person.
not going out the door. I'm not going out the door. I'm looking round the door.
All right.
I'm gonna
That
open
was
the
a
door.
positively terrifying sound. I hope Beatrice is okay.
We will see. Open the door. And I peek around real quick and come back. Nothing happens.
Well, we don't know.
I
Nothing
go
happens.
again. Well,
you-
nothing took my head off.
Which
took my
which
head off.
door are you peeking through? The kitchen?
I'm peeking. No, the hallway, because we went into a hallway, right, and then the kitchen was on the right.
No,
Yeah?
it's the
Or did we
hallway
go
is the
in
floor.
right into the kitchen?
So if you're in the kitchen, the hallway is just the big long hallway where like the entry door is.
Right. So I'm by the door of the kitchen and I'm looking out into that long hallway because he was supposed to be standing in that hallway
Right.
by the alcove to go in there.
Mhm.
So I look out. What do I see?
I mean nothing, it's empty.
Okay.
Fizzle's over
There's
by the
nothing out
table,
there that
stress
I
eating.
can see. I guess we should go and find out what happened to him.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. And I'm gonna turn to the homunculi and say thank you once again for the lovely meal, but I believe we have to go try to find and rescue our friend. Goodbye.
Oh, you're very welcome. Please come back.
We might have to, but thank you, because we don't have a choice. And like as Zab is running out the door, you just oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm really locking into the Kermit right now.
Yeah, you
You
really,
really
really
are.
are though.
It
Yeah.
gets like more Kermit every week.
I
does.
know. Don't know if I like it or not.
That's fine.
What?
You can
so
always
I'm-
change.
I love it.
yeah.
It's great.
So getting back to M1, anything dropped, left on the ground, anything like that?
There is nothing. It's just the doors, you heard the doors open and then the doors closed.
Well, shit.
We stare
Well,
at doors.
you heard a scream. Where the doors are
Wait.
still there.
Was the
Oh,
screen?
is the door still open?
It's not open, but like where the door like would be, there's still like a door. Like a door always existed, but like it doesn't like open or close. It's just like an illusion.
So, if I,
So
like, try
either
to-
way, we're stuck here.
Yes.
For
you
now.
You can't just turn the knob and open it. Like you can jiggle the knob, but nothing happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we never
there-
could
and-
anyway. We had to have that special word.
yeah.
Right.
Tamsin's gonna look around the floor for blood, drag marks, anything like that.
Roll me an investigation.
Okay.
First roll of the night. It's going to be a 4.
Investigation. It's an 11.
An 11. Okay, you see some like marks in the carpet where like he had just started to walk through. No real signs of a struggle, but just where someone had like kind of traffic marks, I guess. Nothing
Okay.
jumping out at you. Ha ha ha.
I'm
hope
going to ask at this point, trying to remember what the scream was like, and just being a kobold, and with how many people we've captured and tortured, killed over the years.
Wait, what?
Just don't ask questions.
No, you can't just drop lore like that and be like, no, don't worry about it. It's fine.
But don't worry, these are internal thoughts, so you don't know this anyway.
We don't know this.
I know.
So
We don't hear this.
Just as an investigation, I'd like to roll an investigation just to see what kind of a scream it was. Was it a I'm in trouble? Was it a it's finally open?
Okay. Roll.
Roll for what?
Investigation,
Roll for
correct?
investigation, yeah.
Would that be investigation or
Zab does
insight?
not know
Actually,
what's going on.
insight.
Zab does not know what's
Is that
going on.
Insider
He has
history.
so many questions.
Insider history.
That
It's
is
history.
that's a nat 1.
Oh,
You
it
know
doesn't
nothing,
matter.
Jon Snow.
I am Jon Snow.
I
you-
think
yeah.
that he was maybe overexcited about being captured.
I think that's pretty unlikely, Fizzle.
Is this normal for people?
And would we? It was definitely Matrius screaming. Like, would
Yes.
we recognize his voice? Okay.
Yeah.
I think it was the cat.
Someone stole a cat.
Yeah.
I mean, cats make that noise, but not usually in very specific circumstances, is all I will say.
Yes.
Well,
All right.
I
Well-
do believe we're at the point where we can do one of two things. We can either stand here and wait to see if the door opens, or continue searching the house.
Well, I don't know about you all, but I don't really I'm not a patient person, so I would like to continue to explore, see if we can find those other books and actually find the word to get out of here.
All right, because what letters do we have so far?
RIB. Rib.
Rib.
All
Okay.
right.
All right, and we were in M6.
Let me make sure.
Correct.
Oh,
Yes, you were in M6. You have not explored on this level M8 or M9.
Okay.
I
Do
will
we know what
say,
I was say, do we know what M7 is?
You looked in
M7
that
was the
last time.
pantry.
That was the pantry.
Oh, okay. All right. Just wondering.
Yeah. Zab looked in that last time.
As you stand here in the hallway, you do see that the door to the atrium, which is M9, is open. They are tall glass doors, and it's basically just the garden where they grow the food and everything like that. And then beyond that is the swirling miasma.
Okay, which is okay.
Gotcha.
That's like
Yeah.
outside stuff.
And then you could see also through the kitchen, there was a door into what was the dining room that should have also been cracked open as well.
It's gonna be a dumb question, but note taker.
Yes.
Would you say that we found the books, the letter books, in fairly obvious circumstances? In fairly obvious locations? Note taker.
I mean, it took some searching, but I think we pretty much found most of them without having to really dig through stuff. I know at least one was like sitting out.
No.
One another. What do you mean?
Well, what I so like it
What are
would
you
like
asking?
I'm asking like did we found them in locations that make sense for books to be.
Yes.
Well, let me
Like it'd be
look.
weird to find the book in an atrium.
We found
I
them
think
where there were a bunch of other books.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, because we found one in the library and one in the study and one in like the
like,
research
laboratories.
room
The
down in the
laboratories.
basement. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I did check the kitchen for cookbooks, and
Yes.
I don't know. I will say that in my family home, there was a bookcase in the dining room that had some, I don't know, rare fancy books of some sort.
Oh.
It's
well,
worth at least sticking our head in, I think, and
Oh,
checking it out.
couldn't agree more. An astute observation, Tamsin. I almost
Some
said lady,
people just
but...
use books for decoration, and I think
Oh
it's
no,
worth.
not in my household. In my household, if the book was in the house, it was to be read multiple times.
Ah, see, we had books that were for reading, and then we had other books that were just for looks.
Well, that just seems like a waste of bookshelf space, if you ask me. Why have a book if you're not going to read it?
I would agree. I never understood it either.
I remember the first time I read, I started this interesting book series. It was called Second Wing. I think they're making more books about it later on. But I'm very excited for it. It's about
That
dragons,
sounds
I believe.
interesting. Well, that probably would have been a display book in my house because that was, that's just how we were. If it had a dragon on the cover, especially if it was, possibly a relative.
Wait. Did you just say dragon?
Yes, it's the Second Wing book series. It's very fantastic. Highly recommended.
Hmm.
Should we
Me too.
maybe split up?
Yes.
Maybe cover more
No,
area?
because this book I read,
No.
that's how the murder party starts. Or people split up, and then every murder mystery, people keep dying. That's not gonna...
That is a very good observation. Yes, we definitely. I would say at this point, because splitting the party involved one of our party members getting captured, and goodness knows what. And now, like, because of he was just talking about the book series that he was reading. He's now the book that was just mentioned. Like, he's now
Penny.
racing and panicking. Yeah,
Yep.
Penny mentioned he's now racing and panicking a little bit. He's like, no, we definitely, I would say, should not split up at all. Until we could find a full party and be safe and sound. And so, yes, stay together. I would say stay together.
I'm sorry, Tony. What is your character's name again?
Zap.
Zap. Okay. Fizzle's going to walk over to Zap, put both hands on Zap's shoulders, and
And
say,
hit him.
I'm a dragon. I'll protect you.
Adorable.
Thank you. Thank you. You know what? At this point, he's just gonna be like, take the help he can get. Thank you, friend Fizzle.
Friend
Yes.
Fizzle.
I'd
I
say
like that.
let's at least look for any of these display bookcases that might be in the dining room, and then I say head upstairs. We don't know what's upstairs. Anyone opposed?
We do not.
Friend
Not at
Penny?
all.
Friend Wallace?
Did we check the? Did anyone check the pantry?
Zab did
Was
in
that
the
where
last
cookbook
session.
Yeah.
was? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was some cookbooks sitting out in the kitchen, but Zab checked inside the pantry too.
Okay.
So-
All right.
All right. I'm ready.
All right.
I'll lead
so,
the way into the dining room.
All
Please
right.
do.
Are you going back through the kitchen or are you going through the hallway door?
I'd probably go through the hallway door.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
All right.
for expediency.
As you enter the room, there are large windows that form the entirety of one wall looking out over the 3 planted beds filled with vegetation into the atrium. Within this room, there is a crystal chandelier that hangs above a table of dark wood. 6 matching wooden chairs with scarlet cushions surround the table, and a 7th chair sits alone in the far corner.
Very kind of elegant.
Yeah, there are some just unremarkable tapestries that depict grapevines and the processes of making wine hanging on the walls as well.
Well, this is very nice. Well, let's go exploring. I'm gonna look for bookcases.
Okay. Which, there's a long serving table up against the wall. Like, if you're walking into the room, the
Yeah.
windows are all on the right. The wall that has the door on it on the left goes to the kitchen. There's a long serving table where they would put food. There is one shelf, like one shelving unit, but it mostly holds china and things along those lines.
Okay. And nothing on the far back wall?
Just that 7th chair.
Okay.
Any doors in that sideboard cupboard?
No, only the kitchen door.
No, doors in the. You said there was a cupboard, sideboard.
No, it's like a china cabinet.
So does it have doors that open though?
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Are they glass doors or wood doors?
They're glass.
Yes. Oh, glass. Okay. So it's like a china. All right. I was getting it confused. I thought you said it was a sideboard, and they don't have glass doors. That's all.
Oh,
Wow,
must
wow.
have misheard.
there is a side. There's a table, but then there's also a china cabinet.
China cabinet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
All right.
Any books laying around?
Nope.
You know what? Just for curiosity's sake, I'll go over to the china cabinet and investigate it
Okay.
in further detail.
Roll me an investigation check.
It's actually like Witch in the Wardrobe, and it's actually China cabinet to China.
Yeah,
We're
there
gonna
you go.
find out.
There you
So
go.
before I tell you the number, I'm specifically looking for like anything that looks out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Like beyond what would normally be in a like china cabinet.
Okay.
15 plus 4 for 19.
Okay. You don't necessarily see anything in the china cabinet. However, you do feel something else in like near you.
Can I get a sense of what direction I'm feeling it?
It's behind you. Not
So, like,
directly, but just behind you. Not necessarily like where the group came from, but maybe like the table.
Okay. Well, after like observing the like going through the china cabinet, not seeing anything out of the ordinary, I will turn and investigate the table.
Okay.
Do I get it as like a magical sense, or is it like a sense of foreboding, or?
Magical-ish.
Okay. All right. I will. Like, I will turn to the crowd and go. I feel something. Shh. I feel something.
As
Some
you
kind
say
of-
that,
Connection. Maybe a rainbow connection.
the chair closest to you grows a mouth.
Oh,
No!
Roll for initiative.
oh no! I laughed.
Yay!
I laughed.
Roll for initiative, and
then
I
we
need a
stop the
marching
table.
order.
Tamsin would have taken up a post next to the door,
Okay.
And I-
like just on one side of it.
Had everyone come into the room already, or are some people still out of the room?
I came in the room.
Okay.
I'm in the room, but I'm probably close to the door, not the door Tamsin's at, the door out of the kitchen.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I need to switch to battle music in my ears.
I know. I did. I literally just did. Too. All right.
This is gonna be a fun one.
All right. Dope.
I just
All right.
rolled a nat 20 for initiative, so good luck.
Rude. How dare.
I mean, that does make sense. 9 plus 1 for 10. And I'm obviously, like, going to be right next to the chair.
Yeah, you are.
I have a feeling we're going to be trying to save Zab.
Right.
No, it's
Okay.
all right. We took that short rest, which let me get one of my 2 spell slots back. So
There you go.
Good.
Okay, so the next closest person would be Vicky. So, Wallace, what is your
14.
14? I think Tamsin, you said you were the next closest?
I got a 16.
16. Fizzle?
I got a 19.
And Penny.
6.
okay. I was going to say, not only am I right next to the thing that goes first, I'm also the second to last.
Well, you know, we're hoping for the best over here. We're hoping for the best.
Assume the worst, hope for the best.
Okay, well, since I get to attack first, I think I'll attack first. So, as you are trying to explain that you feel a presence to everyone else, this mimic who has been waiting for so long to finally sink its teeth into something other than a cat just goes straight for your, I'm assuming, left arm, because that's the way that you would be facing.
Yep.
Oof.
Left arm, right leg. Humans are confusing.
Okay, so
Humanoids are confusing.
it is gonna go for biting, just because it wants a chunk. Does a 10 hit?
Ha! I don't even need to use my shield. It does not.
Okay, it's rusty and it's still in chair form, and it got confused, and so it was like, wait, what? So it misses.
Oh god, I
Next
feel
up-
something.
Next up is Fizzle, and then Tamsin, you're on deck.
Okay.
Maybe it should just take a seat.
Oh no.
Sit down.
All right. You love never mind. I am going to fly up into the air above it, and it's right next to Zeb, like
Yes.
within 5 feet.
Yes.
Yeah, it bit at me, so yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Firebolt on it while up in the air, like right above it, directly downwards.
All right.
Tamsin, you and your stupid stories about fancy books that people look at, so we have to go investigate this room.
Dirty 20.
I always
Yeah,
knew those
that
books would
hit.
get somebody hurt.
This isn't a book, this is a chair.
Well, yeah, but we're in here because of books.
And for 8 damage.
All right.
Nice.
Okay, Tamsin, you are up, and Wallace is on deck.
All right. I would like to move so that I can get an angle on the mimic that with a 15-foot cone from me, so that I don't hit Zeb with my cold breath.
Thank you.
Okay.
And then I would like to I would make that movement, which I think that room doesn't look that big, so
Can I? Because you would need to, from where you are, at least in my head, from where you are, you would need to skirt around the table to the right in order to not get Zab.
yeah, that would be fine.
Okay.
Because I've got 30 feet of movement, so as long as I can do
Okay.
30 feet of movement.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that, and then I will take a really big inhale, and then her like frill is gonna kind of expand a bit and stand out, and kind of the tips will kind of glow a little blue,
Nice.
and then she'll just exhale a wall of cold in a 15-foot cold, and it comes out like with like little ice crystals and everything.
Okay.
And that is a Constitution save of a DC 12.
I will say, are you trying to get to where it's basically 15 feet and then Zab?
No, I was kind of thinking I would get at an angle so that I could get it, and Zab would be to the side.
But it's a cone.
I know, but I would assume that I would know how wide the cone goes and could angle it so that it's not. I mean, if it makes more
Okay.
sense for it to be so that it's 15 foot and then Zab, that would also work too. I don't really.
No,
I will
you're
Nobody
say-
good.
else
You're
is
good.
really in the way, I don't think.
You-
So
It was a constitution of what?
DC 12.
DC 12.
I was gonna say if we're going 100% accuracy with this room is only like 15 by 20.
So
Yeah,
I rolled a natural 18.
Okay, that's half damage though. So let me
Okay.
get another dice because I just
Okay.
threw one like under my desk.
Oh,
somewhere.
that reminds me of the Yeti from the.
All right, that's I rolled a 6 on damage, so half would be 3.
Okay. Hey, 3 is still damage.
It is.
3 is still damage. And then once I do that, I would just ready my sword and my shield and probably close with it.
And
So
my
I'm
axe.
up close if I have the movement left.
Okay. All right.
Fizzle
That'll
kind
work.
of dropped slightly, completely enamored with Tamrin's dragon qualities.
And her frill would still be like extended and glowing a little bit.
Just like that
Nice.
whole anime, like big eyes, like stars.
Yeah.
All
From like
right.
the adrenaline of it.
All right. So
And
Wallace.
that's my turn.
Okay. Wallace is up and Zab is on deck.
I'm gonna move to within 5 feet of it,
Okay.
if I can.
Are you gonna get angry?
You can, because you would literally just
No,
be
because I
moving
already
forward.
used one and it can only have 2.
Well, but we had a short rest. Doesn't that reset
Mm-hmm.
on a short rest?
No,
Oh, does it not?
I
Oh.
clicked short rest and it still shows that I had used one block.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You
Must be
click
long
short
rest
rest and then
That's
click confirm. I thought it was both.
No.
Yeah. No, it says, let's see, when I go over here,
Read what it says, because
Yeah.
it says a long rest.
Okay.
huh?
Rage
I'm gonna-
bonus action into rage for 1 minute. Gain advantage. Your rage ends early if you're knocked undone. You can also end your rage as a bonus action. And then there are 2 squares with a slash. It says long rest. 1 square is
Yep. Marked off
Read it
because you
out.
used it.
Okay.
Yep.
so I only
good.
have 1 left.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? That might be
And
one of
I
the
don't know
things that
what
comes
else
with
we're going to
higher
run
level.
into.
That's fair.
Okay.
Fair.
Well, there we
I
go.
don't. I mean, Zab would say that a chair that's trying to eat me is pretty bad on its own. But if you want to save it, that's fine.
Yeah. We're good.
Well, yeah, I don't know what else we're going to run into. We still got a lot of rooms and books to find.
Didn't the book
Anyway.
attack? Didn't the bookman attack me first too?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got to
But-
shove your nose
But
in
I
business.
used my rage on
Bit of my
him to
Kira?
save you.
All right.
Okay, I move within 5 feet.
Okay. Just know that you are also
And-
within 5 feet of Zab.
Yep.
I'm just letting you know.
Is the chair between me and Zap?
No, it is. So you would basically be right in front of the chair, but Zab is like next to the chair.
Next to the chair. I want to be facing the chair because I'm going to beat the crap out of it with the axe.
That's fine. You are facing the
Please
chair.
do. Please do.
So, in order to do that, what do I do? I never did this before.
You
What do I do?
roll to
What
attack.
do I roll?
A d20.
You roll. And add your bonus
Oh, I roll
to
a D20.
attack with your axe.
Okay, that's a +7. Okay.
While we're doing this,
Okay, I
I
got
just
it.
looked it up.
I got
It's
it.
Relentless Rage, starting at 11th level, that you can actually do it per short or long rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah,
Now we
okay.
know.
And knowing is half the battle.
8 and 7 is 15.
That will hit.
Yay.
Yay!
And then to do damage, I roll a
Plus
1d12 plus 5. 1d12,
Nice.
which is a12 plus 5 would be 17.
You got a 12. Woo. Okay. It is looking very battered and bruised. This chair has never looked worse in its life. An elephant could have sat on it, okay? It's holding on by a literal thread and maybe some
It's a chair
gorilla
that
glue.
you find on the side of the curb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But worse. It's
Thank
been
Okay, and now
taken
I'm
in a
going
few
to-
times and then put back out on the curb.
Okay, now I'm going to move back. So if somebody else needs to come in and take a whack at it, I'm not in the way.
Well, that would be an attack of opportunity.
Can I move?
If you move away,
It would get an attack.
it would get an attack of opportunity on you because you're within 5 feet.
That would
It's
be
fine. Honestly,
I mean,
half of us
it's
are small
Zab's.
enough, we can run up between your legs.
Yeah, but it's also Zab's
okay,
turn
then
next.
I won't move.
So, and he's right there.
Okay.
So Zab, you are up. Penny, you are on deck.
All right. Rattled for a moment, but gaining his composure, especially seeing friend Wallace smash this thing to bits, he's going to do something that he will, pretty sure will ensure victory, and he is going to cast Magic Missile.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm going to
Nice.
do, obviously, all 3 darts. at him.
Is there
Are you
any
doing finger guns at him while
disadvantage
you're-
on that being so close range?
Not that I know of.
It doesn't. It just says range of 120. It doesn't mention anything about a deficiency for.
Okay.
It just never misses. You can do a point blank, it just never misses.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
It just is super weak.
Yeah,
It's
it doesn't
not
do a
that
ton
I
of
don't
damage.
want you to kill the mimic, it's that I don't want you to kill yourself in the process.
That is fair.
Interesting.
That is
You
fair.
have to be able to see it. I didn't know that part.
Yeah. All right. Yep. So he's gonna pretend. So how it looks is he's gonna pretend like it's a dagger that he pulls like out of his robe. So he's like, "Fwa, fwa, fwa."
Just like that.
That's what it looks like. Yep. All
Okay.
right, so that is 3d4.
Wait,
Plus
you need to
1.
roll to hit first.
Not
After
for
magic-
magic missile.
Oh, I'm sorry,
It
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm
automatically
sorry.
hits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay, guys. I already forgot that you were doing magic missile in the 1 minute since you've said it. Because when I heard I'm gonna take it out of my jacket in 1, 2, 3, I thought dagger, dagger, dagger.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
Somebody watches Critical Role.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
Okay, and what was it? I'm sorry.
3d4 because I'm aiming all 3 darts at him.
Cool. How do you want to do this?
I'll roll anyway, just to see what I get.
Yeah.
All right, 1, 3. All right, so 1, 4, 7. 7 plus 3 for a total of 10 force damage.
It had
Nice.
2 HP, so even if you got
Yeah.
all ones, you would have gotten it.
Yeah, cool. Cool.
So how do you want to do this?
Cool. All right. So seeing it's so beat up, if you'll allow, I'm gonna instead of like throwing all 3 of them at once, I'm gonna collect them into one giant ball, and then throw it as one big ball and kind of explode it completely, like shatter it.
Ooh, okay. All
Will
right.
you let me do that for role playing purposes?
I will allow it. And as that ball comes into contact, it's just a puff of dust that just rains to the ground.
Oh. Bad chair.
Perfect.
I have to stop being attacked by inanimate objects. Oh.
I'll tell you what, Zab. Maybe Wallace and I should be maybe poking around more.
I didn't even poke around. I felt the presence and I was turning to warn everyone.
I don't know, but
dear.
you've got
You're just
some
new to
bad
Carter,
luck.
It's fine.
Yeah, well, I'm just... Oh, did you see that? Did you see how it exploded? Whew! I have never done that in my life. In my short 35 years on this planet, I have never done that before. That was exhilarating. Whew!
That was pretty impressive.
Well done, Zeb. Well done.
You're good bait, that's all.
Wait, what?
You have a point, Penny. Maybe we need to actually send him in first and get things to
I mean,
show themselves, and then we can smash it to bits.
We
That's
used
an
to do that as
idea.
I was growing up a lot. My poor cousin Stevie.
Bizzle. Your cousin Bizzle.
Bizzle and fizzle. All right.
Rizzle was very, very charismatic.
Well, that was terrifying.
Well, we're all alive, so that's good.
Did I find a book anywhere?
You did not find a book in this room. You did find
Cool.
joy in a very cool maneuver, though.
Did the real book, friends we made along the way.
Yes, you found love in a hopeless place. All right, so where all would you like to go from here? Again, there are no more rooms that you have not explored. You can clearly see the atrium from the wall of windows in this room. You are welcome to explore the atrium if you would like. But you see nothing of note necessarily.
Yeah, I think I would just look out the window just to make sure there's nothing of interest, and then head back down the hall to the stairs.
Yeah. It's pretty much exactly as the homunculi explained in the kitchen.
Just
And I am going to, as we're walking by the kitchen, I'm going to poke my head in and be like, Can I have a glass of water, please?
Oh, yes, absolutely. And they both go and fill 2 glasses of water each.
Oh, that's dehydrated, you know, from... Did you know that one of the chairs was alive in that room over there?
Alive like us?
It had a mouth and tried to bite me, so I'm going to say yes as I'm drinking.
Oh, are you okay?
Slightly dehydrated, but doing well. Doing well otherwise. Whew.
Well, that's good. And the other one gives you more water, and it just keeps coming. It doesn't stop. Yeah.
Okay. After I think cup number 3, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm good. Thank you. I was probably I don't want to gain any extra water weight because you know they say drink water, but never drink too much water because it's not good for you either. You got to find a good balance.
Things just like,
Drink water.
yeah.
Meanwhile, Tamsin's halfway up the stairs. You guys coming?
So what you're saying is you've split the party.
I've just
Fizzle's
gone
going to be
halfway up the
flying up the
stairs.
stairs. Flying.
Christy playing a character that goes off on their own. What?
Wow.
I don't do that often.
Every campaign, bro. Every campaign.
Every campaign, bro.
Really?
Pretty much.
Think of Kira.
Oh, well,
Think,
Kira, yeah, but Ashrin didn't.
Ashen really didn't.
Yeah.
Your monk.
Oh,
Inara definitely did, but that was
Inara?
her character.
Badger
Yeah.
did not.
Badger did.
Badger did not.
Badger. Memories.
Badger.
I know.
Anyway.
All right.
Anyway,
so
all right. So after I'm like trying to push the 4th cup of water away.
Mom,
from
you're
our
muted.
monk,
I was coughing. I'm sorry. Let's
Oh.
go, people. Let's go.
all right. So I will push the 4th cup of water away and follow the party. Thank you again. I feel very hydrated now.
okay.
Never really answered my question about the living chair, but that's fine.
They
Go,
wouldn't have known.
Tamsin's waiting. Tamsin's waiting.
I don't think they would have sent you into that situation had they known.
All right, flying up the stairs.
However, really quick, Zab, can I get a no? Tamsin, can I get a history check?
History check.
Huh.
What? I have a +3 in history for some reason, so 13.
Okay. As you are making your way to the stairs, you think on the adventure that you've had in here and how the homunculi may not have known that there was a mimic chair. And you remember downstairs the empty case that had a little bit of blood on it that you investigated. The empty glass.
Yeah, the jar.
That is where the mimic came from.
I am explaining to Wallace about the importance of not drinking too much water because of water weight.
There you go.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
you really like this isn't something that's talked about that much, but you really can there can be negative side effects of drinking too much
Yeah.
water. So you have to have a good balance,
Uh-huh.
you know. I remember reading this one book back during my studies with my the local mage. It was a book that he didn't really recommend that much, which is really weird because it was a really interesting information about like health and nutrition. Which you know, looking back, he really didn't take good care of himself.
Anyone can cut them off
Yeah.
at any point in time.
That's wicked interesting. Wicked interesting. I'm glad you're educating me. Can we get up the stairs?
Well,
Jameson's
we're
waiting.
walking and talking. We're walking
And talking. Okay. As
Yeah.
you all are walking and talking, you come up to M10, which is literally just a little hallway. You do see that the landing and everything is occupied by a suit of armor holding a longsword, point down. It sits upon a wooden stand in front of a large window, not larger. The armor is clearly decorative, though the helmet and sword are genuine items of good quality.
Yeah, why do we think this is going to be bad?
Because everything we think is going to be bad isn't, and everything we're like, oh, this is fine.
It's
There's
a chair. It's a bookshelf.
Bro,
Yeah, we've not been calling the bad things versus not bad things.
the book says it's clearly decorative. Run with it. That is verbatim from the book.
Okay.
I mean,
That doesn't matter.
Tamsin is very interested and knows a lot about swords and shield and armor and things like that. So she's definitely going to go over and check out the suit of armor.
Is that from the
regardless.
book's
Before
second wing?
Tamsin get there, if I got up
It
there
is
first, I'm fine.
from the second book in the series of Second Wind, which is Bronze Candle.
Wait, do I hear her say
love
that?
it.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes, I hope so.
Oh, wait. Oh,
No.
are you on? What book are you on?
Just finished the third one. It's what was it called?
White Rainbow.
White Rainbow, white
no.
cloud, tornado or
When you get
something.
to book 5, you are not gonna believe who he ends up sleeping with. It's crazy.
If it's not Lavender, then I'm gonna be very upset.
I'm not gonna spoil anything for you. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but let's just say it'll take
People,
Oh my gosh.
people.
We can talk about books later. I really want to look
Alright,
at this
alright,
suit of
alright.
armor.
Fizzle.
We're trying to get out of here.
Fizzle,
trying to make the best-
as you fly up the staircase, you don't realize that the ceiling is coming as fast as it is, and you do hit the ceiling on a trap door that is standing, or is right above the suit of armor. So it just barely blips up, but you notice that it's clearly not ceiling. It is a trap door.
Perfect, because I'm totally freaking out about the armor, and I'm now trying to cast Firebolt on the armor like I'm a dragon, because it's a knight. And then hit the trapdoor.
Okay.
Please tell me Tamsin is right next to him.
I need
Right next to the armor.
everyone.
I mean, I was. Okay.
I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Need a different dice.
That's one of the 3 I don't have advantage on.
That's the thing I'm bad
How do
at.
we bless it?
I mean, I'm not the
14.
worst at it.
Okay.
Saving throws. What dice do you use?
You can just
D20.
click on it and it'll roll it for you.
Oh,
If you want.
D20.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty
I got
much-
this one.
Pretty much everything is a D20 unless you're rolling damage.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 15 plus 3, 18.
Okay.
9 plus 1 for 10.
Okay. Penny
13.
and Tamsin.
7.
Okay.
Everyone but Tamsin.
Everyone else was far enough down the stairs, as they should be, except Tamsin, who just gets a little ruffled from the flame. Like, you just really feel the heat, you know? It doesn't quite
Goes
touch you.
right over my head.
Yeah, but you can feel the heat whiz by.
What? Fizzle? What was that? I'm right here. What is going on?
So do I hit this trapdoor and then like hit it like a bug and then hit the floor after?
No, it probably just stunned you a little bit. Not necessarily falling out of the sky, but just kind of like bumping into a wall kind of situation, but you're in the air, so it's the ceiling.
Kind of one of those things where I'm like, yeah, I'm a dragonfly. So, almost like a cartoon, just like.
There you go. Perfect. Exactly. Okay, well, we can choose to take a break right now if you would like, and then we can come back
Let's
to it
do it.
and explore the upstairs.
Yep.
All right, then that is what we shall do.
Everyone go pee.
Everyone, go take
Or
a break.
pause the video.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Oh my
We'll
god.
edit this
Can we
part
like
out, unless we leave it sitting. Just you can watch the silence for 10 minutes.
no. What I want to do is I want to record the spiel as a commercial.
Oh God.
Well, then you have fun doing that. We will be
I
right
will.
back.
I will.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are in a stairwell. So at the top of the stairs is your suit of armor and your trapdoor above. To the right, directly at the top of the stairs, is a doorway. And then to the left, it does snake around, going alongside the stairs, to be a little hallway with a doorway at the end.
Well, first off, I'm gonna run up to Tamsin and be like, "Oh, friend Tamsin, are you okay? I saw that fireball come at you."
Well, I'm pretty sure if it was a fireball, I would not be alive right now. But
Oh,
he
I
just
mean, yes, technicalities. I'm
he
sorry.
just
Oh,
grazed me and maybe scorched my frill a little bit. I can clean it off later. Nothing a little polish can't fix.
Red Fizzle, you must be more careful with your firebolt attacks. What are you doing?
Flat against the thing. Hi.
But what did you find up there?
Can I open up the trapdoor?
Yeah, if you'd like.
Yes. So is it pulled down?
No, it does go, it pushes up and over.
Oh, so did I fly into it and it kind of came up a little bit?
Yeah.
Maybe my hand stuck up there?
I mean, nothing's stuck up there. It just kind of is now like caddied off. Like you kind of pushed it off to the side, but it's not fully
okay.
exposed. But you can see like there's a room.
Oh. So it's okay. It's just one of those doors you can just like push up and in. It's not
Right.
like it's hinged or anything.
Right. It's just an attic door.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, now that I've hit that, I'm like, ow. Ooh. Just gonna kind of move it out of the rest of the way and just kind of poke my head up,
Okay.
take a look around.
All right. As you do, you see a very, very dusty, dimly lit area, covered in a fine layer of dust. Can you roll? Actually, what's
Yes.
your passive wisdom?
For sneezing.
Yeah,
Roll for
Passive wisdom is 10.
10. Okay. Okay.
I'm assuming you meant perception.
Well, yeah. Either way, I mean, it works the same way. Okay, so you see that it's kind of expansive. It runs the whole length of the building that you've walked thus far.
Okay.
It is shorter, so if you went facing the stairs, it's shorter to the right, which is where the door is, right at the top of the stairs. It is a shorter distance than it is to the left. It does go farther.
Well, literally going to be like, holding on, kind of poking my head up and,
So cool, guys! This is great.
I'm just going to instantly like climb up there and start exploring because dragons are like cats and I'm like a dragon.
Okay.
So
He's already in there.
instantly, Fizzle's going to see if there's like a sconce or like a place that they'd actually have fire up there, maybe a torch, anything.
Nothing that you see.
Fizzle, how high is it up to the trapdoor?
It is a shorter distance. All of the ceilings down below have been 12 feet or higher. This one is your standard, like 8-foot ceiling.
I'm tall enough. I can probably jump that. So I'm just gonna like jump up and grab the edge and try to pull myself up.
Okay, can I get an athletics check, please?
Sure. We'll see how this goes.
Please be low. Please be low. Please be low.
I mean, it's me.
Oh no! Please tell me you're gonna get it, and then poke your head up and say something.
It's 13.
A 13? Okay. You manage to get your fingertips, like, to be there, but you slip back down. Would you like to try again?
Yes. Man, I knew I needed to work on my vertical. That was worse. 11.
Okay. That time you don't quite. Maybe you like missed the landing, made you a little wobbly, so your second jump wasn't as good. Notice that you can also use the suit of armor to boost you up if you would like.
Then that's what I'll do.
Okay.
I'll be a little bit sad. I didn't want to damage it. It looks so pretty.
Okay. So
I'll kind of use the arm or something to
okay.
climb up.
Yeah, it's pretty sturdy where it's like reinforced where it holds the sword down. The arms are pretty sturdy. It's clearly not like empty armor. It is reinforced.
Like, okay. And I'll climb up.
All right, you boost on up there. Anyone else?
Fizzle. Fizzle. Please don't go wandering off.
Yeah, I'll try to make it up there, actually.
Okay. Are you gonna go the same route of using the armor?
Yeah,
Okay.
13.
You can just use the armor.
I'll scoot out of the way.
Okay.
Zab, you want to boost, or are you going to climb the armor?
I'm debating about the whole thing anyway. So you go ahead. It's fine. It's fine. You go ahead.
No, I think I'll wait till we get you up there.
I was gonna say
You want to go up there, right?
party
I
is
mean,
split by omission.
I was not intending. I mean, I guess everyone else is up there, so
Yeah. You want to
guess-
stay here by yourself?
he has flashbacks of chairs and books trying to eat them. No,
It's third grade all over again.
Okay. You can climb the armor, or I can give you a boost.
I will be able to climb the armor just fine, friend Wallace. Thank you. And Zab will begin to climb the armor.
Falls, rips his pants on the sword.
Hey, no, come on. Hopefully not. Don't give the DM any ideas.
And once Zab's up, I'll climb the armor as well.
Put that pinky away.
While they're climbing up, I'll pull a torch out of my pack and light it
Okay.
so we can see. Because I thought I had dark vision, but I don't.
Oh, does anyone have dark
I
vision?
do.
I should.
I
yeah.
do.
I do.
All
I
right.
do.
Just me and Penny.
Okay. Fizzle has dark vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So is everybody
Yes.
up there, or are the two of you still down?
I'm
No,
climbing up.
everybody's up.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Wallace is up.
And I climb up after him.
Is
Okay.
there enough space for all of us?
It is. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
pitched ceiling. So
Okay.
there's
It's like an attic, right?
yeah, it's just an attic space.
I meant like
So-
lengthwise.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, you
length of the whole
basically have the
building.
length of the building.
Okay.
So there's
Alrighty.
plenty.
Okay.
All right. So you are all up there.
Well, I'm not happy. I got to be hunched over the whole time.
Not
I mean,
not
I probably-
quite. If you stay in the middle, you should be okay.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're
Right.
above like 8 foot. Which I
Okay.
don't believe that anyone is.
Nope.
All right. So, would you like to just explore up here, see what
Is
you
it
can
like
see?
so? Wait, is it like it's like a hallway, or is it like expansive of the whole floor?
It's just an open, pitched area. like an attic.
That's
attic.
expansive.
It's literally an attic.
So it's an attic. So it's of the whole like
Yes.
floor. It's not okay. All right.
It's
Okay.
an attic, but
Yeah.
is there any people throw all kinds of crap in attics. Is there any crap up here in the attic?
There's no
or is
poop.
it just an open attic?
But there is guano.
But there is guano. Yeah, there could be some guano.
Christmas decorations.
As far as you can see, there's no like boxes or any like obstacles or anything along those lines. What is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 10. My passive investigation is 13.
Okay. Since you're actively looking, I'll go ahead and let the passive investigation check. You do see further along to the left, so like the longer side of the area, there is a little bit of light. You can see with your dark vision, there is a little bit of light trickling through the floorboards.
Okay. Can anyone else see that light down that way? Which way?
The
Yeah,
left,
left
towards
or
To
the
the
right?
left.
From the left? Anybody else see that light down there? Looks like it's coming up through the floor.
Oh yes, yes, I do see that.
Well,
What's that?
I bet it's one of the rooms up here. Maybe there's a light down there. Somebody left a candle burning.
Is there like a hole enough that I could peek through the hole?
There's not necessarily a hole, you just see it shining through the floorboards.
Just cracks.
Yeah.
But there's nothing else to see up here.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
look around for any other trapdoors or anything.
There is nothing of
Yeah.
note.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I guess we go down, start going through the rooms.
Oh, looks like the singular room, but yes, sounds like a plan.
Well, no, there's how many rooms up here?
Well,
You
there's
don't
just
know
the one
yet.
trapdoor.
Well, yeah, but
Right,
if we
but
go
I
back
mean-
down, there's at least 2 rooms,
Right,
2 doors.
Yeah.
No, with 2 doors.
Right. Okay. Yes. Well. Read on.
This
All right.
might be
Yeah.
the emptiest attic I've ever seen.
So
Yeah.
you're going back
All right.
down to the hallway?
Yeah, to start going through the doors
Okay.
to the other rooms.
Wait. So
I'm gonna go-
the lights that were coming through the cracks, they weren't another trapdoor. It was just quite literally lights shining through.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
From
I'm
from
afraid to
which
go over
direction? So
there. We might
just in,
fall
out of
through the
character.
floor.
which direction were those? Like we're now facing the armor. Which direction would those lights have been?
To the left.
To
Face-
the left.
To the left.
Yes.
Facing the armor to the left. Okay.
Yes. To the left. So if you're looking at the map, it is towards
M11,
room
M12,
13.
M13.
Yeah. M13.
Okay.
So it's towards the far end of the attic. Okay.
Right.
Okay. All right. So we're up to M11 now, essentially.
Well, wait a minute. I'm looking at the map,
Mhm.
and there is a S between M13 and M12. It doesn't look like a door. It literally is an S.
We don't
What
know
does
what
that
that is
mean?
yet.
Fourth wall break. We're not worrying about that.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten there yet, so we don't know.
You don't know what it means.
Because if that light's over M13, that may be the way in.
Well, we don't know.
I mean,
that.
you
And technically,
could
I mean,
go investigate the light.
We know there's armor.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we all
Do you want
climbed
to?
down.
Do you want to go look at that? Like, look closer down there and look at the.
Like climb back up into the attic and look at the light source.
Part of me wants to, but part of me is worried somebody. Oh, yes, I do. Sizzle. Hey, buddy. Hey, Fizzle.
Oh,
Pal.
that sounds.
Yeah.
Please make it less creepy.
Hey, buddy.
You're
I
more
got
excited than usual.
You want to go on a mission? You want to go on your very own mission, Fizzle? Your very own dragon mission.
Yes, yes, I'm a
Your
dragon.
very own.
Mine?
Okay.
I'm a
We
dragon.
haven't gone
Of
down
course I
yet,
do.
have we? We haven't gone down yet, have we?
No.
We were talking about
Guys,
it.
we
Yeah.
have- yeah, but we didn't. Okay. Fizzle, I'm worried about the floor over there where the light's coming. I'm worried about that floor being really weak. It might cave in. So if I go over there, or if Miss Tampson goes over there, or if any of us go over there and walk on that floor, we might fall. But you, Fizzle, you can fly.
Well, of course I can. I'm a dragon.
Exactly. So how about if you fly over where that light is and see if you can see anything? Don't touch the floor, but just fly over it because we don't know if the floor will hold us. How about that?
That's a good idea. And just
I may-
picture that
I
like
may have
real
to give you a
proud
raise,
moment,
Fizzle.
belly like sticking out his chest and
All right. Sergeant Fizzle, go on your way.
take off.
Zab is gonna like lean over to Tamsin and be like, you know, she's perpetuating the fantasy life he lives, right? Why are you eating during? What are you doing?
Has anyone
Sorry.
seen Rockadoodle?
I mean,
A million years,
years
ago.
ago.
I'm
well,
totally
I don't.
picturing him as like going down, like flying, be like, abomination, a proclamation.
I mean, I don't think Wallace is doing anything. I mean, well, he is perpetuating it, but based on the conversations I've had with Fizzle, I don't know that there's anything we're going to be able to do to dissuade him.
You know, there may be a time when someone has to have a real conversation with him, though, right?
Tried. It's not.
I think we just let him
Gone.
be happy that he's a dragon.
Well-
It's fine.
It's not hurting anyone. If we ever get to the point where we're meeting a dragon, we will definitely have to have a conversation. But
But you do raise a good point,
Okay.
Penny. I guess as long as he's not hurting anyone, right?
Okay, Fizzle, what you see? What you see, pal?
That will be out of character. That will be the day that Fizzle discovers pints.
Oh my gosh. All right,
Yeah,
so
I
Fizzle,
love
you
it.
are flying towards the end of the room. You get above the lights. Would you like to attempt to land or just hover as closely as possible?
I'm going to hover because Wallace told me to hover. The floor might be dangerous.
Okay.
Let's get dangerous.
Can I
Right,
please get an investigation check?
Of course. Before we do that,
Oh.
I don't. It doesn't really matter. I have dark vision anyway. Never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
It's fine.
I was gonna say I can control flames, which also increases the light output from flames to make things brighter and easier to see. But I don't think it'll matter.
Okay. Neat trick.
Come on, baby. Ooh, that's not terrible. 12.
Okay. Through the ceiling, you can see a little sliver of the room below. Again, there's a lot of dust, like kind of clouding. So if you wanted to like blow it aside, maybe you could get a better view, but you can see down below, there is, a little like library kind of looking esque room. Like you see a shelf with books, like in
I see
your
books.
skewed vision. Yes,
Zab's safe place.
That's it.
Zab's safety
Fizzle speaks
word.
books.
Books.
Okay. Books it is.
I did not say that. I did not say that. No, hold on, time out. I did not say that.
Nah, bro,
DM.
we're still recording.
Just saying. Did not
It's
say
out in the ether now.
All right.
Check the tape.
I'm just, if I could do this, Fizzle's going to come down and just kind of gust his wings towards the floor to try and like sweep some of the dust away and such, and then yes, Fizzle has wings. Try to flap and at the same time do the Mission Impossible and trying to stay as close to the floor as possible to look down through the crack.
Can I just
Okay.
can I figure out what he's trying to do and then just do prestidigitation to clean the area that's right below him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
So
allow
I see
that.
him like kicking dust all over the place, and then I just kind of like reach into my coat, like reach into my robe, like with the magic missile. Except I just take my hand out and do like I'm wiping a chalkboard or a dry erase board, and I just go on the floor beneath him, and it's up to like 1 cubic foot.
Okay.
Do you touch the floor?
No, I don't think I have to. Let me just see.
No, you don't.
don't have to
It's
touch
just
the
magic
floor.
writing.
I do have to get within 10 feet of
Yeah,
you.
they're
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
but
just curious
otherwise
if you
it's not
did.
touch.
Fizzle was going to be like, oh, but
Yeah.
no.
No, it's just within.
Okay.
10, I gotta be within 10 feet, but I just go.
Everything possible to keep floating without touching the floor, because Wallace said it could be dangerous to look through the crack, Mission Impossible style.
Can I please have from Fizzle a survival check?
Yes.
That's terrifying.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Can it be athletics?
No.
Come on, Fizzle.
Where's
Come on,
survival?
Fizzle.
Oh, it's fine. I have survival anyway. Not good. It's a 7.
Okay.
Ooh.
You see, so you had already started like stirring up dust, right? He comes over, prestidigitation, and then the dust clears, but like there's still a little bit, and in your excitement, you inhale a bunch before it dissipates, and you just let out a gargantuan sneeze, thus covering the floor in snot that was just cleaned.
Can I be so close that I actually whack my face off the floor when I sneeze?
Sure.
Perfect.
Great. So now he looks at me and he's got like snot on his face.
You know what? I'm gonna say that the floor does 1 damage to you.
Oh wow,
Perfect.
that was a powerful sneeze.
It was a lot of
Ooh,
dust.
ooh, I probably shouldn't do that. I forgot I'm squishy. How do I do damage on here?
You just type the number.
Okay.
There's a box that says heal and a box that says damage. You type
Yeah.
1 in there and then hit damage.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
get
got it
that
now.
tattooed on my knuckles.
You guys forget that you're level 1 still.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's quick.
All right.
Looking absolutely disgusted, I'm gonna prestidigitation again to clean up all the snot.
Okay.
Oh,
In your sneeziness, you do actually, not thinking, land on the floor, standing. And you are fine. The floor does not cave in.
Just, just ah, 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 ah. The floor is safe.
The floor is not
All right,
lava.
instantly down on the floor, eyeball against the crack. looking
Okay.
down.
You see the same amount that you did before, just clearer now. It is still a library.
Okay. What is the light source?
There are torches on the wall.
There's scones on the wall.
I was gonna say, what was the word you almost said?
Sconces, but sconce generally means electricity, but
Okay.
there's not.
They're scones
There's scones.
on fire.
Yeah,
I honestly
Fire
thought she was
stones.
gonna say skulls,
there's skulls.
which is why I was like terrified.
Very different.
Yeah, that's
very
why I was
different.
like, what word
This
were you going to
skull
say?
is on fire.
All right, Rihanna, chill out.
Thank you.
Okay,
Except
Fizzle.
not.
Sergeant Fizzle. What'd you see down there?
Just gonna fly up into the air and then just come down for a landing, saluting. Books to report, sir.
Books. Anything else?
More books and
Oh, lots of books.
sconces on fire.
Torches.
All right.
They're just
Good
torches.
job. The floor was good. The floor was good.
The floor was excellent. You, Dirk,
I-
could step
I
upon that
like the-
floor. I put my word on it as a dragon.
I like the way you took the initiative and checked out that floor for us. That was very brave.
I used my head.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Oh, amazing.
Oh,
So
we
good.
needed to clip that. Damn it.
It's being recorded, bro.
We can just.
Clip it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, that's
Well,
going
should
on.
we go down and
Zab's gonna walk over to Penny and Tamsin and be like, "Not everywhere. It was disgusting."
That does sound quite gross.
Awful.
Do you need
That's
a?
not an
I don't
adventure if you're
have
not getting
a.
covered in something. So
Yes, very true. No, I'm fine.
Did your books tell you that? Because I've had some adventures where I wasn't covered in. Well, actually, now that you mention it.
Yeah, exactly. No, I appreciate
No,
the thought.
no, that's actually true. I believe that you have pointed out something I didn't realize.
Stories to tell for a later time. But no, fear not. I am, as you could see, completely clean. So it sounds so. No snot. This one, I avoided it this time. It would, and it will snot happen again.
Friends.
Good one.
yeah.
Good one, Zabs.
Okay, so
Yeah.
as
Shall we
you're
go down
all-
and find this library?
You know, Wallace is such a buzzkill.
Wow. Okay,
Wallace
so you all
likes being outside. He's not
going-
thrilled with being inside all the time.
Fair.
That's
He's
understandable.
also kind of a serious dude, like,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Also, to be fair, yes.
Okay,
All right.
so you
Yeah,
all are
head back
going back
downstairs.
down the trapdoor.
Yep. Via
Okay.
the armor.
All right.
I'm just jumping down, but
I'm
Yeah.
climbing down gingerly via the armor.
Okay.
Wait,
push him
who's
down,
Gingerly?
fine.
Gingerly is the armor. Now, anyway, it's aptly named. All
Canon.
right. So you are all back in the
Canon.
hallway. Which door would you like to explore first? The one right next to you or the one down the hall?
should we
The
check out the
M11
one
one.
that's in the direction of the light?
Yeah.
Yep. That
This
would
is
make sense.
excited
Yeah.
about that.
Yes.
We
I
know
mean,
there's books there.
he had me at
Yeah.
books. Not gonna lie.
Had you had books.
That's fair. Now, Zab, I'm gonna go first.
Please
You
do.
follow behind.
Please do.
Rip.
I do not want to get attacked by a candelabra this time, so let's avoid that. Please.
Yeah, you've not got a good track record, so I'm gonna go first, and I'll go through the door into towards the left where the light was coming from.
That's his
um,
nightmare scenario, Bill. That's
Yes.
his nightmare scenario right now.
And I'm gonna head into the next room.
All right. So
Hey,
as
what
you
order are we going in?
What?
I would be behind
Order.
Tamsin.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be in the back.
Penny?
Fizzle? Penny?
I'm going to be flying over you, and while I'm at that, do you remember what we discussed about how soon my flight speed increases after I've practiced so long?
I wrote it down.
Oh, good,
I hope.
because I should
I,
have.
Because
I
he
don't
didn't.
remember.
Yeah, that was the subtext there.
All right, Penny, what's your,
Oh,
what's your marching
I
order?
think I DM'd it to you.
Probably just be in front of
Oh.
Wallace.
I think.
You know what I mean? From Wallace? Okay.
I will say though, Fizzle, there's not enough room to necessarily fly above everybody because at least 2 of the members are above 6
Oh.
feet and there's only 8 feet clearance.
That's right. I'd be just basically resting on someone's head, so I will
Right.
just be running on the floor.
Okay. I was
So
gonna say
I
you
want
can
him to
still
be on
fly,
Wallace's
but you
shoulder
have
like
to
a
be in the
parrot.
back. That would be
If I get a
hilarious.
cracker, then I'm game.
Okay, but we're calling you Polly. All right, so as you enter the room,
I'm
Tamsin,
calling you Sergeant.
there you go. You see that most of the room is taken up by long wooden tables that are covered with glass vessels and books. There are cabinets with glass doors lining the walls, and they contain all manner of specimens. Just below the ceiling in the middle of the room are colorful globes. They circle each other in an intricate dance, so they are not held by anything, they're just floating. On the far wall, there is almost completely covered by a lamp of the night sky with a golden sunburst in the center above a closed door.
Epson, is it safe?
Hold on. Let me walk around a little bit and see if anything jumps out. And Tamsin will make like kind of a lap of the room, walking
Yeah,
between
and
tables.
he's not like
Okay.
yeah, and Zab's not like slapped against the wall, but like he's definitely like hovering by the door.
Okay. As you go in a little bit further, you do see that the cabinets are crowded with skulls, bones, mounted animals, rocks and minerals, dried plants, jars with creatures floating in liquid, measuring devices, glassware, and other scientific apparatuses. All of that also sort of sits on the table the tables as well. It's just for natural or books on natural sciences and astrology, physiology, philosophy, and so forth. There are also some complex charts and mathematical formulas drawn on a mobile blackboard.
It's like Friday night back home for Zab.
Yep. So Tamsin's just wandering around, she's looking at stuff, but not like necessarily
Investigating.
specifically investigating, just looking for things that might jump out, fall over, hurt
Nothing-
Zab in some way.
Right. Nothing of note. Yeah, nothing particularly dangerous in this area.
Is it safe?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Nothing's-
thank goodness.
Nothing's jumped out yet. This is a really interesting room. There's all
And-
sorts of interesting things.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make a beeline for the charts first. See if
Okay.
I can figure out like what's on the charts.
Tamsin will start like on the tables, like pushing books around, looking for the books with the letters on the spine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the other table that she's not at. Look at the back of the books.
All right. So, are you looking at the books on the table or the books in the like cabinets and things? They're kind of
I'm
just
looking on the
all over the.
table.
I'm starting on the table.
Okay. On
Yeah.
the table. All right. In the middle of the table, you do see a book with the letter T.
Ooh. Ribbed.
Ribbed.
Rib?
Trib.
Bert.
Bert.
Bert. Brit. Brit.
Brit,
It's
yeah.
British. We need to switch
Hey,
to
I
British
found
accent.
one.
Oh, you're British.
Was it
Hey,
on
oh,
my table
hey.
or Wallace's table, or does it matter?
We'll say it was on Wallace's table.
Okay.
Oh, I found one.
Oh, nice.
Well
T.
Well done, Fred
Trib.
Wallace.
It's
Brit?
a T.
I know we're looking for what, 6 letters altogether?
7.
7, right?
7. I don't remember.
We found
Wrote it
another
down.
T. It could be tribute.
Tribute.
Tribune.
Bitter.
B-U-T-E.
Did you say Twitter?
Tribute.
Bitter. Bitter.
Tribute.
Bitter.
Tribune.
Bitter.
Try
Tribune. Tribute. Those would all
I'm sorry.
work, but we got to see what the other letters
Right.
are first.
Yeah.
You also have to be downstairs to see if any of these words are working.
Well, but once we get all the letters, we can
That's valid.
start mixing them up.
Very valid. Okay.
Um,
Yes. Sorry. Continue.
maybe tribal?
Now we gotta see.
No. Yeah.
I said something smart.
Well done, friend
You
Fizzle.
did. Okay, now I gave the book to Zab. He's keeping all the books, right?
I am.
Samson does.
Oh, okay. I gave it to Tamsin. And then I went to the cupboards where the other books are, and I'm looking through those.
Okay. Zab, we'll go over to you for a second. In looking at all of the charts and the equations and everything, you do see that there is a star map. Okay. There is
Don't
a.
make fun of my excitement for finding a star map. Zab is very enthusiastic about science and the magics.
Okay.
Okay? Remember, this is like Friday night back home with his book club.
It's like third grade all over again.
7th grade.
Oh, sorry, my bad. So you see this star map, you see some mathematical equations. Can I get an... Let's get an insight check.
Insight. I'm not great at insight.
Well,
Not wise.
get better.
Get good.
Get good.
All right, insight. That is a fucking +0, but I rolled a 15, so 15.
Okay. You understand with your vast knowledge that the star map isn't like constellations that you know or have studied in the past. It does seem, there's some stars that look brighter than others, like that's kind of normal, but you don't really fully understand like what it is, and like the math equations don't really line up with that either. There's nothing that really like concrete looks normal, like to you at least in your studies. But you do see that there are at least 5 stars that look brighter than the rest.
I can't like notice a pattern on them or anything.
There's not really a specific pattern, no.
Okay, and it's not like I draw them and they make a specific shape or anything. Okay.
Not unless you just wanted to play connect the dots and make a star. Out of stars.
You know what?
The
Zab,
orbs.
Zab might go. I wonder.
Okay.
Very fascinating. And then I'll start.
Are you actually drawing on this?
I am going to start to and go. I don't want to ruin the source material. And then I will take a book out from my robe and then kind of like draw where the dots line up on a blank page of a journal I have, and then kind of do connect the dots from there to see if I can figure something out.
Okay. You drew a nice little star.
Zab.
So I drew like a star pattern.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It looks vaguely like it's 5 points, bro. What do you want? There's 5 stars, there's 5 points. It's going to be a weird star either way. Or a circle. Or a pentagram.
Zab.
Yep.
That star chart you're looking at? Does it have
It's a
anything
star
to do
chart.
with these?
Yes.
What?
Star chart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. These floating balls.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have anything to do with that star chart? Does it look the same? Or are these guys just floating around here for nothing?
Well, it's interesting because the charts that are on this poster here don't really line up with any star constellations that I've done and done through all of my years of schooling. And some of these math equations, like I believe I heard one time someone say that the math does its mathing, and that's kind of what's happening right here. It's very fascinating that these math equations aren't lining up with what they should be based on what I've studied previously. So there could be a connection between what's on this chart here and that rotating star map that you pointed out. There could be a connection.
It could be a letter.
Okay.
It's just
Am I
very
finding
fascinating.
anything in the bookcases? Go back to the bookcase. Find anything in those?
Not necessarily. Again, it's just skulls and different things vials that you would find for just general studies in sciences, philosophy, everything else.
What are the vials?
They're empty. They're just vials.
They're just empty vials. Okay.
Yeah.
Not used.
Not these, no.
They Google dark academia and you will see this room.
Yeah, literally.
Everybody.
Okay.
All right.
Do
Where
I, can
to?
I
Shall we
draw?
check out?
Can you?
I was just gonna say, like, can I actually make a connection between the
globes?
the star formation? Yes, the globe and the chart. Can I make a connection there?
You don't really see a connection. There's more than 5 of the globes floating around. They're different colors. They're just kind of there. You think it's probably like a light source because they glow.
There's 2 things. There's the globes near the ceiling that are moving around, and then there's a lamp by the door on the far side
Yes.
that's a lamp of the night sky.
Yeah, that's not. It wasn't the globes floating around. It was the lampshade with the lights. That's what I was trying to
Oh, I'm
draw
sorry.
the parallel to.
My
So, no, that was my bad.
bad.
I didn't do a good job explaining.
No,
that,
no,
so.
you're good. So with that, you don't necessarily like you again understand in your studies like this the lamp is actually like constellations that you know. It is clearly the night sky, and looking back and forth to the other star chart, there's not really any connections. Like even looking around the lamp, you don't really see necessarily any specific correlation between even the constellations on it.
So, hold on, I missed part of that. So the lamp is also not our normal night sky? It's
No,
like
it
another...
is.
Oh, it is our normal...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I misunderstood. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah, that
right,
one
and-
is.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna kind of keep doing one of these and kind of shrug. Just for note-taking purposes, I'm gonna jot down some of the math equations, the ones that don't make sense, in the same journal that I drew like this point on. I'm gonna try to recreate the chart as best as I can in my journal, and then kind of go. Oh well, I'll have time to study that later.
Okay.
And
Oh,
move
so you're
on.
not going to take the chat with you?
I've studied enough things to know that things like this are here for a reason, and to disturb them may cause some unforeseen circumstances to happen later on, some unforeseen consequences, if you will. So, no, I'm gonna leave it here, but I will make an accurate representation drawing in my journal here for study later.
Okay.
All right. So
We ready to move on?
moving through the door with the sun on it.
Yep.
Okay. Is this the same marching order? Tamsin first.
Yes.
Probably,
I'm
yeah.
gonna reach for the door and be like, oh, Tapson, sorry, Tapson.
Okay.
Nah, I think we should send Penny in.
Penny said,
Come on,
"Nah."
Penny.
I mean, sure.
Okay. All
right.
All right. And
That is
so
good.
I'm gonna like.
I'll
I'm
be
gonna,
right
grab
behind
Penny
you.
and kind of like pull her in front of me. Not like
Like a
forcefully.
shield.
Yeah. And then but
Alright.
then realize
Shield.
what I'm doing and let go. And be like, oh, sorry, oh dear, sorry.
All right. So, Penny, as you enter through this sun door, you see that the door opens into a dark space. It is open, offering a view of a starry fragmented sky. There are 5 telescopes mounted on bronze plates pointed towards the constellation above. The middle of the space, a 1-foot diameter sphere of clear crystal sits on a circular base. A circular brass stand.
So the ceiling is the night sky?
Yes,
Okay.
it's magic.
I
Fizzle's gotta be
wanted to
looking
make
up at
sure
everything,
I
be like-
understood that.
It is magic.
Fizzle's looking up and that's a dragon.
Yes.
That's a dragon.
I was told that every constipation is a dragon.
That's a really shitty take there. Not gonna lie.
I
Every
was
single
taught
one.
that every constellation is a different pattern depending on what culture you grew up in.
I learned
I
there
was
were
taught
big
that.
balls of gas burning billions of miles away.
Oh no.
My grandma said every star was your ancestors looking down in judgment on you.
Oh,
She said I deserved a lot of judgment.
that escalated
Oh,
so
that
quickly.
sounds-
Oh, that
that
is
sounds
terrible.
terrible. That sounds like something my mother would have said, to be honest. So,
And
your
in the back
grandmother
of
and
his
my
head,
mother
Zab's
would
like,
have gotten along just fine.
All right.
Thanks.
Zab's like,
Thank the
I'm glad
gods
I have
neither one of
support-
us are there with them anymore.
I'm glad I had supportive parents.
Are
Fizzle's
you
gonna walk over to Penny and just pat you on the whatever I could like reach, probably your hand.
And all the dragons will eat them. It's okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
Penny, can you check the room for any inanimate objects that might attack me, please?
Just avoid everything. You'll be
Well,
fine.
I can't really do that because I would like to investigate because, and I'm gonna kind of like open up the drawing I took and like, I see a connection.
do you?
I hope I do.
You want to roll for that?
I would love to.
You're not even in the room yet.
I'm in the doorway. I'm in like the door frame. Like
I thought
I'm-
Tamsin was in the doorway.
No, I'm kind of like here.
I gotta tell you, if I'm in the doorway, you are not looking through that
Yeah.
doorway. I am
Well,
the doorway.
Because the walking
Technically,
order
we're both
was
small.
Penny, Tamsin, and then you. And I'm pretty sure
You-
to you at least, Tamsin makes a better door than a window.
Fair. Okay.
It's true.
All right.
I would say you could probably see between her legs, but you probably can't because of her tail.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
You
So
know,
then
why don't we
I
just
don't have
follow
that
this up
revelation
with,
yet.
would everyone like to be in the
He
room?
is.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he is pushing her.
He says, "Get out of my way."
He is pushing her. Is
All
it
right.
safe? Is it safe?
She definitely accidentally whacks it with her tail.
Amazing.
Ah!
I'm here for
Oh, I'm
this.
sorry, Zab.
My bad.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay.
And we can all move in. Yeah.
So as
Yeah.
you all filter in, the room is a detailed and convincing illusion of a grassy knoll on a moonless night. Springy turf compresses underfoot, and when the doors to the room are closed, the starry night sky is visible in all directions. Terrain more than 20 foot away at ground level, however, is a little shadowy and indistinct. Only the sky above seems sharp and clear. In fact, the stars shine down with an almost fierce light. Anyone who explores the room may discover a little bit more.
This is powerful magic.
It's very pretty.
Yes.
It takes an exorbitant amount of magical ability to be able to cast a spell that could sustain this. I'm gonna start poking around.
I'm gonna look at the crystal in the center.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Can I now have my revelation about my journal? And go.
Half of
She's
me,
like, "No."
just because it's metagaming, wants me to just roll a history check. Just out of spite.
Up to you. Hey, it's your game. I'm just here for the ride.
Go ahead. Make your revelation. But you have to reenact it.
Okay. That looks familiar. And I'm gonna flip open the journal, look through it, look up, look down, look up, look at the telescopes, and go. I wonder.
Who wrote the Book
I
of
wonder.
Love?
Oh, no, no. and I still not 100% sure whether this is right or not, but I'm gonna take each one of the telescopes and point them at. Are there 5 very bright? Are there 5 stars brighter than the other ones up there?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take each one of the telescopes. First, make sure that it doesn't attack me,
Okay.
and then point the telescopes at each one of the stars. Well, I'll start with one. I'll take the telescope, pointing at like the star that kind of like makes the star pattern. So like, have I lost you yet?
No, go on.
Lost
Did
me.
I ever have you?
No.
And then look through the telescope at the bright star. See what happens.
Okay. So just to make sure, you're wanting to point the closest telescope to the closest star?
The farthest star. So like the farthest star from where I'm standing.
Okay. It moves and settles right into place.
I'd like to
I was
just
gonna
look
go
into
to one
any
of
one
the-
of the other telescopes.
Just
I
look
was
into
too to
it.
see where they were already pointing.
Yes, exactly. Just to see what I could
as-
see.
You're good. As you all look at them, you do see that they're generally just pointed to just around the sky, just looking out, not necessarily pointed at anything in particular.
Okay.
However, Wallace, when you look through yours, you do see a little bit of Fizzle's head because he's, I'm assuming, flying to do this.
I am now.
Oh, looking good, Fizzle, looking good.
Well, I am an elegant dragon.
So, once again, I don't know if this is right or not, but I'm gonna go around to each telescope and point it at like the star that is furthest from that telescope to like recreate the star pattern
Okay.
that I like drew in my book.
All right. As you do this, once you get to the fifth telescope and put it into place, you see that, the light of the stars is focused through them into the crystal in the center. So Tamsin, close your eyes. And it's refracted to illuminate a secret door on the wall.
Oh.
Nicely done.
You know, this totally makes up for all the lockers I was shoved in, all of the swirlies I was given, all the times that the football team dumped me into a dumpster. All of it.
Very
What's a
advanced community.
football?
What's a dumpster?
What's a swirly?
What's a locker?
You know what?
Well, I
Don't
guess I
worry.
know what a locker would be. It's kind of like a chest.
Yes. And a dumpster is like, think of it as a large receptacle for holding garbage. And a swirly, I do not want to tell you what a swirly is because it is awful.
Is that where they dunk your head in the chamber pot?
I don't know why you know that, and it scares me that you know that. Awful.
Okay.
I think we're all learning lots about each other.
Yes.
And I'm gonna do like 3 emphatic fist pumps.
That,
All
that
right.
midlife crisis of, yes, I'm finally a man.
Yes.
At 35, as a gnome.
Yeah. Yeah.
35-year-old gnome, I'm finally a man.
Finally, a man. Let's get down to business. All right. So,
Okay, shall we
are we going through the
come to
door?
the door?
I'll go
That's
first.
where the library is.
Yep.
Or is it?
I am, because I'm so excited, I am ahead of the marching order on this.
Ooh.
Because I am like
let's
straight on, like
go.
not thinking about it.
Okay.
Tamsin's gonna be like, Zap,
No, no,
as
no,
he's
no, no,
walking
no.
through the door.
So, okay.
Discovery of the
So,
century!
as you are trying to get Zab to hold back, he busts through the door, and it is very plain.
It's a very plain
It's
plane
a
of
very
existence.
plain room. It is a small room, just big enough for all of you to fit with a little bit of wiggle room. You see a bookshelf. There's just one. It does have a little reading portion where you can set the book out, because all of the books on the shelf are chained to it. So you can only take the books so far. It is basically bare. The walls are covered in dust and cobwebs. There are 3 shelves filled with books bound in iron covers. Again, they are attached to chains. And then the reading desk is used to support the chained books as they are read. It is enchanted to be jealously protective of its contents.
Oh,
The book?
Bookshelf.
The bookshelf.
oh. I don't think we're supposed to know that, though.
It's
so,
okay. I could have
wait,
not read
did
it,
one of these
but I
books have a
chose
letter
to
on it?
read
I'm
it.
sorry.
What was
What?
that?
Did one of these
that
books have a
Devin?
letter on it?
Well, it could. Would you like to
All the rest of the
investigate?
letters.
Are you investigating the books, or?
I'm going to investigate instantly.
Okay. Can I
I'm
please
helpful.
get an investigation check?
Tamsin is also going to be like, no, Fizzle, I don't think. As he's flying past.
Okay.
Oh, come on. 2. It was almost an 18, but I rolled back.
Okay. Roll for initiative.
Just him or all of us?
Everyone, because you were all in the room.
He beat me to it, though. I was
Oh,
going
actually,
to.
no. You're not all in the room, but I do need you all to roll. No. Actually, you know what? Just Fizzle and Zab.
All right.
Just Fizzle
Hold on,
and Zab. And
I
with
need to cue up my
that,
battle music again.
we are going to take a break. And we will be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a good little break. We left our last part of the session at Roll for Initiative. So, Zab, what is your initiative?
That would be a natural 20.
Nice.
So 21.
21. And Fizzle.
21.
8.
Solid. All right.
That's a dragon 8.
Makes
Yes.
it really like
Exactly.
8.5.
There you go. Yeah. 8 and 3/4. All right. So, well, I rolled a natural 19. So there's that. But Zab, you get to go first. How do you want to attack
So
these
you
books?
said I sensed a Did the natural jealousy, was that something that I could glean from the bookcase?
Yeah, I would say so, just with your innate magical abilities and your studies, that you kind of felt like this was a place that you shouldn't really disturb, but also because of your innate magical abilities and your studies, you did not care because, ooh, look, shiny books.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because part of me wants to do like the standard what you're doing because we're fighting, and part of me wants to do something that more roleplay than actual like battle.
You do you, boo.
Do it.
I know. Nope. I'll just. No, I'll just stick
Good
with
talk.
it. So I will start. Let's see here. How close do I need to be?
The bookshelf whisperer. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, it's funny. That's actually what I like. The roleplay part wanted me to like try to roll a persuasion check to try to calm the bookcase down. Be like,
I think you
look,
should.
sorry, we're not actually here to fight. We don't want to take anything. We are trapped here. We want to look through to see if we can find something in your collection that could help us get out of here.
Okay, roll persuasion.
God.
Awesome.
Okay.
You should totally do it.
Yep.
This is flavor.
Flavor Flav.
Flavor
right.
Flav.
I wish I'd kept that natural 20 for that. Yeah, I do, because that is a 5 plus 0 for 5.
Cool.
Oh,
It's a bookshelf. It doesn't have ears.
Fair. And that would constitute my action, correct?
Yes,
Guess
that
you
would
can't try
be
seduction
that would
then.
be your lovely wasted action. So
Aw.
Wasted is a strong term.
that's valid.
Wasted is a strong term.
Valid. Oh. Okay.
But I have no bonus actions otherwise, so
So the shelf
yeah.
now being mad because you're trying to talk to it and it can't hear you because it doesn't
Okay.
have ears,
Okay.
decides to attack.
Okay. Okay. This feels out of spite now.
Correct. So does a 21 hit?
You just had to do the DM thing, didn't you?
All on you?
You full damn well 21 to hit. I can't even, shield wouldn't even help, so
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
Yes, it does hit.
Okay. Where's my D6? There it is.
Fair warning, this could end poorly. I am super squishy.
Uh-oh. Okay.
may or may not be able to
Oh,
help
wait.
with.
Just kidding. It's a D8, not a D6.
Oh. Actually, it does make a difference.
That's going to be 8 damage. It lashes out at you, throwing books multiple times, and I should say that it actually gets 2 attacks.
Okay.
It rolled a natural 19, so I'm going to assume that hits.
Yep. Okay.
Am I going to kill Zab?
Hey, DM.
Uh-huh.
How do you do it?
That 8 damage
Uh-huh.
knocked me down.
Like, you're out?
I only had 8 hit points.
Yeah, wizards have like no hit
Oh,
points.
that's
I'm
true.
Single digits
squishy.
at level 1.
So this
Okay.
is it's an automatic.
The second
It's
attack
an automatic
will go.
kill.
The second attack will go towards Fizzle, because I'll be nice.
It's fine. It's really okay.
Well, no, there's a second person to aim at. It's fine.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. It's your call.
It does a natural 19 hit Fizzle.
I would love to say no. Where's my armor class? Oh yeah, it definitely hits.
Okay. It does 3 damage.
Oh, good. That's much better.
Okay.
Okay. So I imagine I give this eloquent speech about we just want to study you. We're not going to take anything. And then I see a book and a chain coming at me, and I go, well, shit.
Basically, yeah.
That is a really funny visual.
But it was a really
Yeah.
good book.
Yeah. was it book 5 of Second Wing?
Yeah.
By any
Yeah, it
chance?
was book 5 of the Second Wing
Better a
series.
book than a toilet seat
It's
from
my
outer
favorite book of
space.
the series.
That's a what did I say? Bronze candle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bronze candle. All right.
Yeah.
So, whew, okay.
I mean, I think somewhere in there.
People run in first.
Well,
As
I
We had
I
this coming.
tried. As soon
we
as
had
I
this
hear the
coming.
thunk of the book hitting Zab and then the thud of Zab hitting the floor, I was going in that direction anyway, but I would be running
Yeah.
in there.
okay. This is what
And
I'll
I'd be
say.
right behind her.
This is what I'll say,
Yeah.
really quick. Are you running in to attack, or are you running in to get Zab out?
Give me my turn.
Hang on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm just asking.
I would
Epic dragon.
probably run in to get Zab out.
Okay. I'm going to allow the free action while Fizzle has his turn.
Okay.
That's what my turn is.
To get him out? Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Attack
We'll
of opportunity.
do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
There will be an attack of opportunity if you do this.
Because it's long range.
No, because you're trying to withdraw.
Well, that's right. That's fine.
Is it?
Yeah.
You have 4 hit points.
Fizzle said, "I'm a dragon. I will protect you."
We're RPing this, baby. Let's
okay,
go.
Okay. So you do your thing. Do your thing.
Okay. With that, Fizzle's going to be like, just seeing the books flying directly towards his friend, smack him in the side of the face and hitting the ground, and instant, just complete protection mode comes in, flies down to scoop up Zeb and fly towards the door the entire time screaming, "Dragon!"
Okay. As you move to grab Zab, we're
Yep.
gonna attack of
Please.
opportunity.
Please, dear God. I'm not asking for much right now.
Okay. Does a 10 hit?
Yes!
Meets it, beats.
Oh no! Your armor class is 10?
All right. So,
But, hold
oh,
on. Because I was screaming that, does that help? I have an action. A bonus action.
to
That
scream?
does not help that. Never mind. It's with my draconic cry of dragon, it allows allies to have advantage on attack rolls against the enemies.
I'm unconscious.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not hitting anything.
That's anybody who
I
can
think
hear,
you're
so all
dead.
of you now have that.
No, he's fine. He didn't get hit.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah, I did. Meets it,
Yeah, he
beats it.
did.
Oh, meets it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It met
Yep.
his armor class, so it beats his armor class.
Oh,
That is
okay.
9 damage.
All right. So now we got to
That is
rescue
a
two
scoop
people.
up, go into the air, and we both hit the wall unconscious.
So, a book. So, as you yell, dragon, and you take off flying, a book basically goes just enough to wrap a chain around your foot or your tail. We'll say your tail because it'll be a bit longer. So, you almost get just out of reach, and a chain wraps around your tail, and then another book sideswipes you and just knocks you to the ground, both of you falling.
With this action and with the momentum, can Zeb go out of the room? Because I was heading towards the door.
No, because you are now grappled and immediately stop.
Now,
Yes, I am immediately stopping, but Zeb was not. Was in my arms and went, "Fwee!"
This isn't a cartoon.
No.
Like,
He's
that's
trying
not
to be
how
pushed.
it works.
now,
But he is
important
closer
question.
to the door.
I was up in the air, right?
Yeah. But
Do I
not,
take fall damage?
no, because you weren't that far. You weren't as far as he was in the air.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
were, like, if he had you under the shoulders, your feet basically hit as soon as he let go.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're fine.
Because
Yeah.
that would have counted as a failure if I took fall damage.
No, you are fine.
Okay.
The one character I've had die, that's how she died.
A
All
library?
damage. Oh, God.
She actually died from the fall damage. Yeah.
Oh, I was like, a library?
It was the dumbest thing. I was spider climbing on a wall and I got hit twice by a sniper. Once knocked me out. The second one took away the second one was I rolled a nat 1 on one of my saving throws, and then I fell and died from
Dang.
fall damage. So,
All right, so
yeah.
let's have initiative rolls from everyone else. So Tamsin, since you're closest.
That's a nat 20 for a
Nice.
23.
23. Who was next? Wallace?
Yes.
It's 13 and 16.
All right, and Penny.
5.
Bruh.
Wow, rolling
Because all
high
of you
today.
did
You're rolling like
healing?
me.
Right? Okay.
I'm assuming all of you did hear my battle cry, my draconic cry.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
we
did.
Well,
Have advantage.
Tamsin said that she started sprinting when she heard me hit the floor. So.
Yeah.
And I was right behind her.
Yeah, they would have all heard it because, I mean, again, the room is small, the door was open. So, yeah.
Yep.
So you
So-
all have advantage on your rolls.
For how long?
Bill.
Bill,
Until the start of your next turn, and until the start of your next turn.
until the start
So
of
you
your
have it
next
this
turn?
turn.
Or their
Your
next turn?
or my next turn?
My next turn.
Okay.
Okay. So one
So
round.
one round,
Yeah.
basically.
Which one round can do a lot. All right, so Tamsin, you are up first, and the library is on deck.
Library. All right. Tamsin's going to charge in, shield first, and take up a position in between the library and the two fallen guys. And I was originally going to reach in and grab him out, but I changed my mind. So she's going to.
Just kind of kick us out of the way.
No, she's
I
going
imagine her
to.
just.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I will say this. I will allow one nicety since two people have already fallen in this battle. Wallace, since you were basically running with Tamsin, as Tamsin jumps over their bodies, do you want to have a free action to just grab and drag them out of the room?
Now, I can grab Zab, but isn't Fizzle grappled with the chain?
Yes.
So I can't. So I would grab.
I mean,
Zab,
you're
'cause I
pretty
can.
strong. I was gonna let you roll a strength to see if you could possibly pull him out of the grapple.
Okay, sure. I'll
All right,
grab him.
as I'm vaulting over though, I'm just gonna like brush my hand along Zab's shoulder, like as I'm vaulting over, kind of, and use lay on hands.
Ooh, paladin bonus action.
It's not a bonus action. This is
Oh,
my
it's not.
action. No.
Oh, that was.
Not at level 1 apparently. As an action, you can touch a creature. I don't have a lot, so you're only getting 1 HP, but that should be enough to bring you to consciousness.
There you go.
As Wallace is dragging you out. I can only do one of you, and Zab fell first. So this round, I can only do one. And then I'm just gonna take up a position with my shields and my sword in front of the rest of them.
All right. So
And that's
Now,
my
does
action.
that reset my initiative? Like, do I have to roll again, or do I?
no, you'll
Because I had
just
21.
you'll come in on the next round.
Okay.
Yeah. So Wallace, are you still grabbing Zab or no? Zab, are you just getting out of the way?
Well, can I grab both of them and just tug?
You
Or
can.
do I need to focus on one?
You can. I just need a strength check.
Okay, how do I do that?
D20
Roll
with
a
your strength.
Yep.
D20,
With your strength modifier.
strength,
Which should be 5, I think.
strength,
Because you rolled
saving. Oh yeah, put the up
insanely
in the
high.
top.
Correct.
Yeah, up at
Yep.
the top. Oh, I didn't
14 and 5 is 19.
Okay. For me wanting to be nice for once in my life, I will
Yeah,
say
that's
that
a lot this last like 5
the-
minutes.
while the bookshelf does not have eyes or ears, it does feel threatened by Tamsin and relinquishes its grip as soon as you tug on Fizzle, because again, it was just around his tail and it's pretty thick chain, and his tail is not. So we'll say that you do get him free and that Zab and Fizzle are now back in the previous room. Fizzle is still down, but Zab has 1 hit point. And then, so the library is next, and Wallace, you are on deck. The library, being slightly threatened by Tamsin, is going to have disadvantage because there was a little bit of surprise in there. And I'm nice.
It's not like 4
Okay.
times now you've been nice.
Yeah, well, I'm feeling it
No,
tonight.
she's really like, I'm being nice, see?
I'm being
Yeah, and she's
nice.
like making an emphasis
I just
point
want you
on
guys to realize that I can actually be nice sometimes.
She could also
And
just let us
because
die
this
in
battle is
so-
going to last a while the way that you guys are fighting. Does a 7 hit?
No, 7 does not. She
Okay.
literally like, was that like a book flung
Yeah,
again?
a book. So you run into the room and Wallace pulls at the same time. So it's kind of like trying to keep the grapple, and it's also like person, and so it like throws a book and it just pretty much hits your shield.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think she would like
That's a mood. I feel that.
with her shield a bit.
The bookshelf has social anxiety.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
pretty
I
much.
feel that.
All right, so Wallace, you are up, and Penny, you are on deck.
It's a bookshelf going, shh.
We still have a lot of this mansion to go, don't we?
No, you only have like a
mean,
room after
Like
this.
1 or 2 rooms, yeah.
Yeah. Wallace
I
is
will
like, I'm just gonna
rage.
turn
I
around.
am ticked off. I'm ticked off. They took out Fizzle, the sergeant, and our brainiac. So I'm raging.
All right.
Good time for that.
And
Roll
then
to
what?
attack.
So that's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll to attack. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm guessing
What
she
do I wanna
charges
do?
back into the. He charges back into the room.
Okay.
12 and 12 plus no 12. Is it
No.
12?
Plus,
Plus-
your
Plus the axe.
the axe hit
Which should
Plus
be
7?
plus 7.
hit
Oh,
yeah,
7.
hit DC, yeah.
So
Okay.
Okay,
19.
so 19.
19?
19.
I think that's the first quick math I've ever done in Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh.
A 19 hits.
Okay. And then to do the damage, it's 1d12 plus 5. D12. Where's my D12?
Damn.
I forgot what the d12 looked like. There it is.
It's the one that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Shut up. 8.
8 damage.
8 damage? Okay.
8
plus
damage.
5?
Yeah.
All right.
No, 3
Eight,
plus
8
5.
damage is a lot of damage.
8 damage is a lot of damage. It's a moderate
Not.
amount of damage. That's kind of okay.
No,
It's not very
A
good.
significant amount of damage.
But damage.
Up a damage.
So as you start raging, you see another book going at Tamsin, and you just cleave the chain, and the book falls to the ground.
Yes, I do.
The book is inanimate, by the way, at that point. It is not part of the library anymore. It is just a book.
So the book just falls to the ground and it's
Falls to the ground.
okay.
It's just there.
Yeah.
Just lurking.
Tongue's
All
hanging
right.
out. That.
So, Penny, you are up, and then Tamsin, you are on deck.
So Penny's just gonna pull out her short bow because she's seen that getting close to that thing probably not a good idea. So she's just gonna pull out her short bow and fire at it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Shouldn't
13
Zab?
hit.
Oh, sorry.
Huh?
13.
No, I'll come in on the next round.
Yeah.
Or not
You
Zab.
start.
I meant Fizzle.
Oh. Well, no, because Penny has to finish.
Yeah, once Penny's done, though, you said that I was on deck, and I don't think it's me.
Well, that hasn't started the next round yet, though. Technically.
Okay.
You start the next round.
Go
because
ahead.
Now
I'm sorry. I
everybody
didn't mean
is
to
in.
interrupt. I
You're
didn't mean
good.
to interrupt, Penny.
You're
Go
good.
ahead.
You're good.
Okay.
Sorry, you said what?
Remember,
I'm
you
sorry.
have advantage.
What did you roll?
15 is my highest.
Okay.
Nice.
It does hit.
All right.
Boom.
4 damage.
Hey.
Nailing it.
4 is half of 8, which makes it a significant amount of damage.
It's still a significant amount of damage. All right.
Really?
So,
You can take someone out with 8 hit points.
yeah,
Did you know that?
you could. So as you shoot your bow, it whizzes past Tamsin's head, and it hits right on the spine of a book where a chain was, and you see the chain just fall and swing. It's no longer connected. All right. So, Tamsin, you are up. Zab, you are on deck.
Fizzle go. This is what I'm confused about.
What?
When does Fizzle go?
So technically,
Fizzle's
this starts
unconscious.
the next round. We just completed the first complete round.
I know, but did Fizzle go?
Fizzle went in the first round.
That-
Now everyone has gone.
Fizzle is unconscious.
So they didn't have a round without us. We were all part of the round.
Right.
Okay, that's what
Yeah.
I was confused about because I thought
Yes.
what happened was that they had a round before us and then we came in on the next round.
No.
That's what I was confused about. Okay.
Yes, we're good.
Never mind.
Okay, so
I understand what's going on now.
you're solid. Tamsin is up. Zab on deck.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, noticing that the books are like hitting it is cleaving the books from their chains. I'm gonna try to swipe with my longsword and see if I can hit a few of them.
Okay.
Chains. I know I don't technically have
Ooh.
multiple attacks, but I want to see if I can
Go for it.
swing and catch a couple.
Go for it.
Advantage.
That is
No more advantage. This is round two.
not.
Oh wait,
Well, no,
no,
'cause he
it
hasn't
is.
gone
Yeah.
again.
You're good.
So it is
My
full
bad.
advantage. Okay, good.
My B.
Okay, well, the first one was better, and that's a 15.
Okay, 15 will hit.
Okay, and then that is a D8. Where is my D8? I'll use this one. Oh man. 3 plus 4 is 7. No, 3 plus 4 is 7.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So
That's good.
as you swing, you not only like slash through a few of the chains, you also get a little bit into the wood shelves. So like there's a clear slice, like even some spines of books are cut.
I did not mean to do that, but that's all right.
It's okay. It's okay. So Zab, you are up and the library is on deck.
Okay. Hey, DM.
Yes.
I would like to ask if I could do something.
Is that something healing yourself?
It's trying to get Fizzle 1 hit point.
Okay.
So, I do not have any healing potions equipped, so I can't give him one.
Okay.
I also do not have a healer's kit, so I wouldn't be able to normally do a medicine check to try to heal him. Knowing that he's Go ahead. You were going to say something.
No, I'm listening.
Okay. So, knowing that he's just unconscious at this point, could I use prestidigitation to create smelling salts as my medicine check to wake him up?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Just because that
Now,
was
the
a
only
cool
question-
ask.
All right, cool. Right on. All right, now the only thing is I don't know what the DC is on the medicine check thing. Or I guess you'd have to set that.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have to tell me what it is, but just let me know when you have a number.
Okay. I'm picking a number between 1 and 100.
That will probably have an 80% fail rate.
Okay.
Okay, you got a number?
I got a number.
She's like, yes.
Yes, I do.
It's
Okay.
100.
All right, come on. Come on! All right.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
17 plus 0 for 17?
It passes. I said 15, so
Nice.
I wasn't going to be nice. But yes, that will
All right.
pass.
So then, like, bleeding like from like my mouth. I like gotta get fit. Gotta get Fizzle up. I can't even do the voice right now because I'm so excited and all over the place. Like, I pressed like for my prestidigitation, and like before I did the wipe to clean. Like I pulled the hand out and I like kind of put my hand under his nose and do like a swipe, like a 1-2 swipe, like right under his nostrils for the smelling salts.
Okay.
So,
All right. So
I'm going to wake up and, was that a good dragon?
you are a great dragon. I can't even do the voice right now. I'm so excited about this. I can't get it. You were
Okay.
Kermit the Frog here. You were a great dragon.
Just gonna rest for a minute.
And I'm gonna like
Okay.
pretty much plop down like right next to him.
there you go.
Be like, same.
All right. So
And
yes.
that's it. I'm done.
Oh, okay. The library
I'm
is
going to
up
wrap
and
my
then
wing around Zeb.
what?
He's wrapping
I'm going
his
to
wing around me.
Well,
Oh, around him. Okay.
yes, if Zeb like flops down beside me, I'm just gonna wrap a ring, just a wing around. Like, you're a good buddy.
There you go. All right. So the
This
library
is
is
very
up.
historic, just so you know, because kobolds and gnomes. This is huge.
Lore wise.
Yes,
Historically.
lore wise. The library is up and it is gonna go towards Wallace. Because it's
bring
a
it
little
on.
bit of a step behind, even though Tamsin hit it. It's still mad at the rage.
I mean, because it doesn't have any eyes or ears.
Well, it was the first book
still it-
cleaved.
But still attacked me because I talked to it. It's fine.
Your energy
Does
is
it-
just off.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah. Yeah.
I have to ask. I don't want to be a butt about it, but like, I have to ask. I'm sorry. Okay.
No, that's all right.
Well, it was 3 damage. So it, in its shock, it takes the chain that you cleaved and just whips it at your forehead and just does a little bit of like a skim on your forehead. Draws
Yeah.
a little bit of blood, but
Okay.
not much. Give you a nice little battle scar.
We're over there freaking
I
marshmallows.
worked it.
All right.
Yay!
Well, now it's your turn.
And I didn't even have to ask you guys.
You didn't.
I worked it.
You
Nice.
did, we're so proud. So proud. All right, so Wallace, it
That's
is your
excellent.
turn.
So am I,
and
actually.
Fizzle, you are on deck. Don't forget, you do have advantage on your rolls right now.
Until my turn,
Yeah.
yes.
So Wallace, you will
Yeah.
have advantage.
So that means you can roll twice and take the higher number.
Who, me? Am I up?
Yeah, you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was up. Okay.
No.
No, you're
I
Wallace.
roll-
You're
I
up.
No. Wallace is up. Fizzle is on deck.
Okay. Ooh, I can roll twice. Thank God. Oh well, that wasn't that much better. No,
Huh?
I'm pretty sure that misses.
What is it?
What is it?
8
8? Did you add your
Did
modifier?
you roll it twice?
modifier
The plus
To
7
hit?
for your axe.
for.
The
Plus
+7 for
seven.
your axe?
Oh, I forgot. Plus 7. 15.
A 15 hits.
Hey, all right.
Oh, lucky for me.
I was like,
Okay.
there's no way she rolled a 1. She would have been way more disappointed.
Damage. Okay, damage is a 12. 12, and a 5. I'm getting it. You guys. 8 and 5 is. 8 and
That's
4
a
is
lot of damage.
12. 5 is 13.
13. All right, double digits.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, so it's looking a little rough. You take your axe. Actually, how would you like to, like, what are you doing? What is your action?
How would I like to do? I would like.
I mean, it's
Because
not
I
dead,
saw what
but
but I saw what Tamsin did with the psyching towards the books. So I'm going to take the axe and I'm going to go to the next in that line and just whack it. See if I can cut more of those books off.
okay. As you do,
Go through
just
more of those chains.
it basically cleaves that entire part of the shelf almost in two. It's only still standing because, again, it's an even force, but you basically cleave it in two. So it's basically the top half of the shelf and the bottom half of the shelf just hanging on by threads.
Nice.
But the books are still intact, right?
The books are still intact.
I mean, I might have sliced a few of the
Yeah,
spines.
like they're not like
I just mean like
super
that
intact.
cleave didn't cleave through a
Oh, it
a
did.
row of
No, it
actual
didn't
books.
cleave through books.
No, it cleaved
I was-
through books.
Oh, I was aiming for the chain part.
Right, but the chains hang over the book spines. So, like, you can't get a chain without getting a book if you're aiming at the shelf itself.
So
If it's in the
Zab
air,
just took-
then
I'm
you
sorry,
can.
I didn't realize that. I thought the chains kind of were hanging down because people have to take them off and the chain goes to the table. So I was aiming for the chains kind of under the books, but that's okay.
Okay.
Zab just took a point of
didn't re-
psychic damage.
Yeah.
You
He's
can-
The
unconscious
books are
again.
getting hurt,
there you go.
and I'm down.
And you're down again.
My visual of the bookcase was different than the bookcase. That's all.
Yeah, basically what it is
No.
is the book sits on the shelf. The chain is attached to the shelf that it sits on. So the only row of books that doesn't have chains hanging in front of it is the top shelf. The rest of them, the chain kind of hangs down.
Hangs down below. So if
Yeah.
you're aiming for the chain,
It's hanging
can see
over
that,
the
I guess.
spines of the books.
It would hit
the
the,
chain hangs
shelf
up.
under the chain. That's all right. Whatever.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to hit the books. I thought I was just getting
No,
the
you're good.
chain and the shelf.
It's a
alright.
clean cut. So if you wanted to, make it look like something different, then you could, Or if you want to just take down the two
Alright.
halves of the books, you're fine.
Zab may have a different opinion about books after one knocked him unconscious. So.
There you go.
it's the second
There you go.
time that you've gotten attacked
That's
by
the
books in
second
this
time
house.
books have
Honestly,
attacked you.
man, maybe you need a different profession. Okay, so
No, not
Fizzle,
quite yet.
you are up, and Penny, you are on deck. This will eliminate advantage for everyone.
Okay. Just gonna check on everyone. Kind of move over and look in the door.
We can
I
barely
look
hear
in
you.
the
You're
door?
super muffled.
Look-
Yeah, did you lose your
Oh.
mic or something?
Yeah, his mic is on his.
Over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
LMAO. I was like, what's happening?
That's so funny. So, I'm going to just kind of look over and I gotta check on them and just look over and just kind of crawl on the floor and look through the doorway. And can I get a clear shot at the bookcase from the doorway?
Yeah, you see it. It's on the adjacent wall. So
I see everyone fighting it, and I'm just going to get mad, and I'm going to throw a firebolt.
at books.
We're
At
burning
the-
books.
There goes the books.
Okay.
No, not the books.
All right.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I forgot. I actually have magic missile. I thought everything I had was fire. I'm gonna do magic missile because I don't want to miss.
Okay.
So, magic missile. For a total of 10 damage.
Okay. All right. So you hit it the 3 times, and it kind of, you see like a book explode as soon as it hits. Like pages just, it's like confetti flying. Just your 3 separate hits. It's looking pretty roughed up. Pretty
Okay.
roughed up.
Another point of psychic damage to Zab.
Right.
Zeb has now started crying.
And not because I've, like, my jaw's broken.
Yeah.
Gonna be in death saving throws just from psychic damage.
All right. So Penny, it is your turn, and Tamsin, you are on deck.
Penny is just doing the same thing, pull out her bow and fire at it.
All right. Roll to hit.
Seven hit.
It does not. So you loose
The
your
confetti
bow.
messed up her shot.
Yeah, you loose your bow, and it kind of it goes right above it into the wall. All right, so Tamsin.
I'm gonna take another swing with my sword.
All righty.
Hopefully hitting it a little harder than I did last time. All right, that is a 15 plus 6 for 21.
21. All right. That will hit.
I rolled exactly the same. It's time for a new D8. So that's 7 damage.
7 damage. All right. How do you want to?
Yeah.
How do you want to take out this bookshelf?
Oh, yay! I am gonna see where Wallace hit it, where the books exploded, and I'm going to like take another horizontal swing to get the last of the chains
Okay.
that are attaching to books. And yeah,
All
that's
right.
really it. She's just gonna whwa, right across.
So as you cleave the last of the chains, the library just kind of, it's almost like you feel a hum that just stops. Like it's just silence all around. And then
She just stands there with her shield and her sword after swinging and just like, that was close. Let's not do that again.
yeah.
Are the books okay?
You've been there enough. Just don't worry about it.
You might want to stay out there. We'll look for you. Just
I don't-
rest.
Why does my everything hurt?
It's a long story. You just rest. We'll see what we can find if we can find one of those letter books. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna lay down. As I'm already laying down.
Tamsin,
Yeah.
would you like to do an investigation check?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll also help investigate if that gives her advantage.
Okay. You have advantage.
Good, because that was a natural 3.
Nice.
Oh, that's much
Solid.
better. What is it? Investigation?
Investigation.
17 total.
Okay, perfect. So you do see that there is a chain that you missed in like the upper corner. And if you would like to cleave that free, it will count as a +1 flail,
The
the book.
the book will count as a +1 flail?
+1 flail. It is entitled The Martial Attack Techniques.
Okay.
And
Sure.
as you are getting that book from its shelf, you see that the book that was laying on the reading desk has a letter on its spine.
What's the letter?
L.
L?
L.
Riddle.
And every time you use that weapon, looks like words will hurt you.
Ah,
L on the spine. All right, I will take that book and
That was
add
really
it to
funny,
my
Penny.
list. Add it to
I'm just
my
laying
list.
out there, looking into the room, giving
With
him a play-by-play of how bad the books look.
There you go. There you go.
How bad is it, Fizzle?
They don't look very good. They did a number on them.
Uh,
That one's in
uh,
half.
I guess it's better doing a number than a letter on them.
I'm pretty sure that's the one that hit you. They got that one too.
All right. So you now have books L, R, I, B, and T.
yes.
I think that was the sound I made when I got hit by the book.
Liberty's one of the words we gotta try.
There you go. All right.
All right, and I'm adding a +1 flail to my inventory.
There you go. All right. So
With that.
with that, we
No,
will
that
go
makes sense,
ahead.
'cause
Oh.
if we're supposed to get free, it's gotta be Liberty, because Liberty... I think I know where...
All right. All right. Well, we will leave it there for tonight, and we will catch you all next week at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. 8 p.m.
No, we won't.
At 8
Not
p.m.
me.
Eastern Standard Time. I don't know where 2 p.m. came from. 8 p.m.
Eastern Central Time.
Eastern Central Time, yeah. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central, to continue with our Candlekeep Mysteries.
Yay!
All right.
Yay.
Goodbye.